It's so good to be here. I am very happy. You see, one thing I love about Nigeria is your movie industry took over Uganda like a problem. That's why if there's any movie director, I want to be part of the movies you act, you direct, because they are so nice. I am a very good actor. I know how to die. Like, I don't just die anyhow. There's a guy who reminded me, who really made it very interesting. You know this guy? By the way, I come from a village called Omboko. It is in Uganda. That guy, he was very mischievous. He did not achieve anything in his life. Everything about him was so bad. So one day before he died, he said, you know, he was on his deathbed. He felt very sick. He was like, there's no way I will die when people call me a loser. I have to die in style. So when he was on his deathbed, he just stood up and he called his family, auntie, uncles, brothers, sisters, come. I know you've looked at me as a very mischievous person. I've not achieved anything in my life. But just to tell you, I have 200 million naira. I have never told you, and it is hidden under the... All the relatives came hidden under the what? Where? They started giving him CPR. Where? The man had died. And that's how he died. He died in style. And that's how I want to die. It is like how you can get a woman's attention. Men, if you ever want to get a woman's attention, talk in your sleep. Just be there and you say, my bank account number is 436. She will wake up. It is what? She will get a pen and paper, and then you say, I usually keep my ATM card in my left pocket and the PIN number is 234. You stop there. You don't tell her the fourth digit. She will start hypnotizing you. 234, what? What? Please say it. Women are very interesting. But now, back to business. I come from a place called Omboko. It's a village in Uganda. It's very, very interesting. Women, our women there are the best. They are not used to compliments. Like one time I wanted to be like Shakespeare. I sent her a message. I told her, if you're in the kitchen, send me your aroma. If you're sleeping, send me your dreams. She replied, I'm in the toilet. What should I send? They are not used to compliments. Like one time I told her, oh my goodness, that hair of yours is nice. She was like, hair? Which one? They are not used to compliments, those girls. Like, very hard. You go to come, by the way, if you ever come to Uganda, you will know which people come from Omboko. For us, English is a problem. Like, some words are very hard to pronounce, like sausage. We can't pronounce sausage. You take a woman from Omboko to a restaurant and ask, what do you want to eat? She'll be like, I want to eat this thing, this one. You say what? This sewages, sewages here. It is very hard, like in school. Our school, Omboko, very interesting. One time the teacher came. Hello class. Add a question tag to the following sentence. Okello is going to pick mangoes. The guy from Omboko put up his hand. They said, yes, Elabeja. He said, let him go. The teacher said, no, stupid boy. Let me ask you the same question, but this time I want you to reconstruct the sentence without changing the meaning, but starting with the word mangoes. Okello is going to get mangoes. The guy said, that one is very simple. Mangoes, Okello is coming for you. School was very interesting. School, Omboko, like one time the teacher came with 2 fruits. She said, class, at the back of my hand, I'm holding 2 red fruits. What are they? Student put up the hand. Tomatoes. He said, no, they are red apples, but I like the way you're thinking. Next question. Class, I'm holding 2 green fruits. What do you think they are? Student put up the hand. Oranges. She said, no, they are not oranges, they are mangoes. But I like the way you're thinking. This boy, Labeja, put up his hand. He was confused. He said, teacher, hold on. I also have a question. He put his hand in the pocket. Teacher, I'm holding something long and hard. What do you think it is? The teacher was like, stupid boy, you are stupid. Why are you spoiling your friends? He said, no, it is a pencil, but I like the way you are thinking. Omboko is a very interesting place. By the way, for me back home, I am a celebrity. I don't know why. What is there to celebrate my house? I'm still renting. I still drive a borrowed car. It has a loan, but people call me a celebrity. So, you know, companies like using celebrities for their products. They hire you so that your face is used in their products and it sells more. So one time they called us to do a commercial for a beer. It was called Club. And the slogan was tastefully different. And the director told us it's very simple. All we had to do was to sit, drink the beer, and say, Club, tastefully different. As simple as that. So we came celebrities, lights were on us, we came, we sat, you know, we had all our swag and everything. We're like, everything okay? We're like, everything's fine, yeah, you know, everything is okay. So we sat, the director was like, okay, lights, camera. Action! The glasses were full. Club. Tastefully different. The director was like, nice. I like the way you did it. Maybe let's do one more take. They refilled the glasses. Action! Club. Tastefully different. The director was like, that was nice, but you didn't smile. I want you to smile. Take 3. They refilled the glasses. Now, for the person who said alcohol consumption can be harmful to your health, forgot to tell us that it can also be harmful to your speech. Take 4, we were now there. The eyesight had started to change. You are now. Action! Lab. This different. They said, no, it's tastefully different. Take 6, we are now finished. We started even asking questions. So, do we look into this camera? This one in the front of us. We don't look anywhere else. Okay. This camera. Oh, we are supposed to smile. Said, action! What was the name of the beer again? It was very interesting. Let me tell you, me, by the professional, I'm an engineer. I work for MTN Uganda. I used to work for MTN Uganda back in Kampala before I realized they were not paying me enough money, so I resigned. I decided to do comedy. But anyway, you know how we look at bosses and we think bosses are people who hire, fire, retire, do what? No, bosses are normal human beings. They are just like us. Actually, they are more normal than us. One time I got the opportunity of being in the toilet. I was in one room. Then, fortunately, my boss decided to come in the next room. I thanked God for that day. Because this is the guy who used to pray, who was very proud. Every time he would boast around. So I was in this room sitting. I heard the man coming. I knew he was the one because his shoes made that same noise every time he was coming to fire someone. Then he entered the room. Now, you know, for me, when I'm in the toilet, God blessed me with a swag. It's like I'm the one who invented the Nokia tune. When I'm seated on the toilet, all you hear is the man came in the next room and spoiled it. He was like a Cabo Snoop song. I wondered what he had eaten. He was spoiling the vibe. I was there. He was there. Pakatumba. Then now, after 5 minutes, we finished, but nobody wanted to come outside. I waited for him to come out. He also waited for me to come out. I said, I'll not come out. He also said, I'll not come out. So we sat. Then after some time, he decided to say, you know what, let me take the responsibility. He flushed. Wow. But you know these things of Bazungu, they introduce those toilets. Usually, those things have problems. Have you noticed that there are sometimes you flush, and the small ones go, the big one comes back? Have you ever been in that situation? I don't like those toilets. I like our natural African pit latrines. A hole deep, you throw one-way traffic unless you're a bad mathematician. But with the toilet, so the guy flushed twice, and then eventually he came out. So when he came out, I was like, you know those office toilets have a small gap at the bottom, you can see outside. So I was like, let me see which boss this was, who was really causing chaos inside there. So I went down on my knees to see. I didn't know it was the same thing on his mind. He wanted to see which employee was inside there wasting time. So as soon as I reached down like this, we met. There's nothing I would do. I just told him, what's up, boss? He said, there was nothing, what's up? But anyway, as you celebrate independence, I just want to have a word for the ladies. You know, women, they brought this thing called what is it called? Emancipation, where women and men have equal rights. But women, you have taken it too far. Hey, the way you impose all your powers on us is too much. A woman comes home and starts shouting, hey, I carried the child for 9 months. I carried the child for 9 months. What have you been doing? Do you know how long I've been carrying the child maker for? I've been carrying it for life. God gave me this thing to carry for life. I've been carrying it. That's why when you see a man walking like this, people think it is swagger. It is not swagger, it is ball control. We have to balance those things. It is not easy. That's why for me, I thought if I was God, I would create a woman who had radio parts, a volume control, rewind, forward, and mute. You come back home and she starts shouting at you, Salvador, where are you from? You've been coming late every time. This week, I don't know. You reduce the volume. Every time you come home, you look at me and I'm looking at you, and every time you never say, now look at your head, every time you say, look at the shoes, they're even dirty. Now every time you hear, I'm the one that's supposed to wash the clothes. Every time, and then I was like, like when it becomes too much, you forward until that part you want to hear the most. She comes, you come back home and say, Salvador, now look at you, look at yourself, you're coming, you forward. When that part comes, the one you want to listen to, you play. Check. Honey, let's go to bed. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Salvador Blessed.